Just left Jasper and Jasper National Park and heading for Grand Prairie, Alberta. Alright folks, it's hazy out here this morning. I would suspect that this is smoke that we're seeing, and I understand in Pennsylvania right now we have smoke also, but different fires. These are BC fires, and I believe what you're seeing in Pennsylvania is from the Nova Scotia fires. Not sure if they mined the side of this mountain or what, but it sure looks like it's man-made.
Huge, look at it.
This is what we were stopped for. This thing right here. Coal mining operation, folks. Good morning, everyone. Friday, July the 7th, 2023, and we're northbound. Just left Grand Prairie a few minutes ago, and not quite sure where we're going to stop today, but we know we want to get through Dawson Creek and up towards Fort Nelson and British Columbia. So weather's sunny, but looks like we have some smog of one variety and another. It's hazy visibility. So we'll keep posting from time to time. Welcome to British Columbia. First time for Vickie and I. Well, folks, we made it to what's called the Alaska Highway, and it was known before this as the Alcan. And we just left Dawson Creek, which was mile 0 of this road, and we'll keep you informed as we go. It was one of the places that the fires went through, BC. We spent that night at a campground just north of Fort Nelson, British Columbia. Towards the end of the next afternoon, we were approaching Watson Lake, the Yukon Territory, which is home of the signpost forest, when we saw this forest fire plume just to the east of us. When we got to Watson Lake, we mounted a sign that we had brought along from Pennsylvania. And because we had ash falling on our shoulders as we mounted that sign, we decided not to stay in Watson Lake that night. We camped last night at a provincial campground in the Yukon Territory, and it's right alongside a stream. I'm going to walk down to it, take you along with me. But the bugs are out, so this will be a quick trip. Oh, look at that water. Sunday, July the 9th, northbound out of Watson Lake. Well, we're about 40 miles out of Watson Lake now. We stayed at a campground, a provincial campground last night, and northbound, hopefully make Whitehorse today. Well, it was no problem making Whitehorse, and as we were going by Whitehorse, it was a beautiful clear blue day, and then we got this alert on our phones. Emergency evacuation alert. A wildfire is burning. We soon were upon that wildfire and watched helicopters and aircraft dropping water on it. And didn't take us too long to keep moving on up the highway, but it was an anxious moment. And we did, and we made it to Kewaunee Lake, it's called. It's the largest lake in the Yukon Territory, and it is beautiful. But towards the other end of the lake is a place called Destruction Bay. And we spent the night there in a campground. Didn't take any pictures because the campground isn't worthy of any pictures. It was basically a parking lot. Good morning, everyone. Monday, July the 10th. And we were told to expect the worst roads from where we just left, Destruction Bay, to the border. And a quarter mile up the road, it proved to be true. Frost heaves and very rough, but we're heading for the Alaska border right now. We are stopped waiting for a vehicle to lead us through the construction zone, but up on top here you can see an awful lot of fire damage. We made it through customs with one little hiccup, but no big deal. And now we're waiting for the pilot car to again lead us through a construction zone where they're paving the highway. Very much needed. As always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified the next video we post.